Okay, when you first create your Facebook fan page, you have this real long URL. Okay, you know what a URL is? It's your web address. Okay, it's super long. And you don't want to send people that, hey, become a fan of my blah, 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 blah. What you want to do is you want to shorten it. Once you get 25 fans, you can shorten that URL. And how you do it is this. You just go up to your web address, you type in facebook.com/username. And you can go in there and you can shorten that URL. Right there, facebook.com/username. Right there. And that's a way to go in there and shorten that URL. So then you have a nice looking URL.
How would you shorten it? You would give the name?
Yeah, just give it a note like what we did with ours. We did facebook.com/OPV first page. That's what we did. That's the web address that will send people directly to you, just like your website. The same thing. But it's your Facebook page. No, it walks you right through it on this page. It walks you right through it. What it does is it says, okay, which one you want to change? And then it says, what do you want to change it to? And that's the neat thing about Facebook and Twitter both, is they walk you through the steps. And if you can't figure out the answer, Google it. I Google everything. People think I'm this great computer repair guy. I just Google it. You know, this error is popping up on my computer. Boom, 100 answers. You know, so it's real easy. And there's so many people that are Facebooking nowadays that there's going to be an answer for everything. Everything. Somebody asked me the other day, how do you change the tabs on the top? You know, you have wall, you have photos, you have all that. They wanted to add a custom tab up there. I told him I'd go Google it. I didn't know the answer. And he did. He said, oh, thanks. I keep forgetting about those arrows. Remind me, okay? You got an arrow in there? And then some people walked in initially and they said, I don't have time for this. It's overwhelming. You got Facebook, you got Twitter, you got LinkedIn, you got this, you got that. How can I possibly, with my busy day, do everything? I don't have enough time in the day to do all this. Well, what you can do is, on this page here, you can link your Facebook fan page to your Twitter page. So everything that you Facebook, that you update, will go automatically to your Twitter page. Automatically to it. And you say, well, why should I have Facebook and Twitter? Why should I have both? Well, it's another way of getting you saturation online. And yeah, and there are some things, yeah, there are some things on Twitter too. They have some great tools too. And I'm going to show you them in just a second here.
Can you link all three?
Yeah.
Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn?
Yep, you sure can. But you have to understand, LinkedIn is different. LinkedIn is more for networking, like you guys do here in these networking groups. Facebook and Twitter, you're trying to get a fan that you may not have already, or a customer that you may not have already. LinkedIn is used to network through professionals already. It's different. It's a different demographics. So what you post on Facebook may not be the same that you post on LinkedIn. Remember that. Now she's going, okay, it's overwhelming again. All right.
LinkedIn isn't as many people
Yeah.
as Facebook. It's fewer demographics.
Yeah, exactly. And there's a lot of professionals on LinkedIn. We have this new sales rep. She's fabulous. She's in North Carolina. And she's found most of her leads through Facebook and LinkedIn. So she hasn't gotten us any clients yet, but she's working on it. And most of these leads that she's getting is through that. So if you do it right, it can be a real valuable tool. And best of all, it's free. You just have to put a little time into it. So now we're going to talk about Twitter. I won't talk about that twirly thing in there. Even though it took me 2.5 hours to figure out how to do it. All right, here's our Twitter page. When you first sign up for Twitter, you have a choice of like their generic backgrounds that you can put on there, and there's like about 6 or 7 of them. What you want to do is you want to do a custom one. So that way when people go to your Twitter page, they see you. It's kind of like a lot of people, you know, they look like their dogs, they say. You know, there's a reason for that. That everyone's different. People dress different. People do all. You want it to be different. So what you can do is you can customize your background on Twitter by adding your own background. What we did is we put our logo on the top. We are a business video and fusion optimization company, video production and all that. So now they know a little bit about us. And I also put my picture there instead of, that my daughter took, by the way. She's working on her photography, but she's only 6, so she's getting there. But I put my face there because I want people to know who's tweeting. That way I can build a relationship with them. They can't build a relationship with a logo. They can build a relationship with a person, though, a real person. Especially since I'm the CEO of the company. They know that the CEO is tweeting, which is big, really big. And you can't do it on Facebook, though. And the reason being is because when you have a Facebook fan page, the same logo you put in there is your profile picture. It's the same one. So there's nothing you can do about that. If anybody knows any different, let me know. If you can change that profile picture and the logo that goes in there, let me know. So what you just work around it. You just work around it. But I think it's really important that you have your picture in there, that they know who's tweeting, who's doing the tweets. So that's Twitter. All right, I'm still going to talk about Twitter. So, ping.fm. Let's say you got 30 blogs. You got 30 blogs. You got Facebook. You got LinkedIn. You got all of them. You know, how can you possibly juggle all this stuff? Well, what this allows you to do, it allows you to post once in here, and then it goes to all of them.
That's what I need.
I know. Now everyone's going,
That right there is worth the whole weekend.
okay. I just felt the stress level drop.
Oh, now I can breathe.
When I found this, I couldn't believe it. And I'm like, wow, this is great. But it doesn't allow you to do a lot of the things. It's real limited on what you can do to send to all of them because Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all of them have different guidelines and different policies and things like that. So, but if you're a blogger, this is great for blogging. It's great for blogging because there are so many free blogs out there. And so what you do is you go get a WordPress. You go get a Google blog. You go get all these blogs, you know, and you sign up for them. And then what you do is you blog once on ping.fm, you hit send, and it goes to all of them.
To your blog plus Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah, if you choose that. The neat thing about it is you get to pick which ones you want it to go to. It has a little drop-down thing with some check boxes in there. So you get to check which ones you want it to go to. Is that cool? Yeah. And you know, the best thing about this is, no, this costs money. No, I'm kidding. It's free. It's free.
It says free right up there.
It's free. And it's not ping.com, it's ping.fm, which is weird. I never heard of that before. But they have so many dots this now, you know.
Yeah.
But
It's cool.
yeah, it's cool. Ping.fm.
Marketing, there you go.
All right. Twitter will allow you to do this as well, which is really cool. The most important thing about a website, I mean, Applebee's knows it, everybody knows it. Pepsi knows it. You change your logo constantly. And the reason being is because you want to keep fresh. You don't want to become stale. If entrepreneur, you always have to be a forward thinker. You always have to be thinking about the next greatest thing. Because if you don't, you will go out of business. You will go out of business. Look at this place. They're totally upgrading everything. They've got an iPod connector in the back there. When I first was setting up this morning, I put my iPhone in there and I was rocking out with my iTunes in here.
On through the speakers?
Yes.
Awesome.
So they understand that you have to upgrade. They understand forward thinking. And freshness is really, really important. So what you can do is you can actually put your Twitter page on, you know, your tweets on your website. And so every time you tweet, it's going to post up on your website. And then right below it, you say, become a fan of follow me on Twitter. Become a fan of me on Facebook. All those things. You see those all the time. And what people will do, they'll click. And so not only will they go to your website, but they'll follow you in the other areas too. So you're just building a huger network. You know, is huger a word? I don't think so.
Huge.
It is huge. A huge network. Huge. Colossal. But see, do you see what I'm talking about right here? So these are all, this is the Carson Station, by the way. We designed this website. And we also do their commercials and all that stuff for them. See this right here? I didn't put an arrow on. Oh, actually, I did put an arrow on this one.
Arrow.
Hey, right on cue. Scott over here actually does the commercials for them, this guy here. He does a great job. And what we do is we put their commercial on their website as well. So not only do they have a video, but they have tweets. So it's constantly fresh all the time, constantly fresh. Whoa. Now we're going to talk about YouTube a little bit. This is our website right here. Never mind the guy in the video right there. But this is these are modern websites, okay? And we design websites from beginning to end. But if you already have an existing website, you really want to put a video on there. It's really important. Because the two most important things on a website is that the first thing is that people know exactly what you do. The second thing is that they know what you can do for them. Don't you agree? And if I don't know that, I'm out of there. If a website confuses me, I'm usually off to the next one. The neat thing about this is when people come on our website, our video is on autoplay. So what happens is I start talking right away, the video just pops on. And so right away at the beginning of the video, they know exactly what we do and what we can do for them. And this is really important as well. This is the script of the video right here. So they're reading it and subconsciously they're hearing it as well. And so our website is building a relationship with our clients already. And they don't even know it. But then when they see me, because I still do a lot of sales for our business, I come out and I talk to them. They're going, hey, you're the guy in the video. You know, and you really need to take some acting lessons. Yeah. Actually, when I did this video, see those raccoon eyes right there? I was at a soccer event the whole day before, and I had sunglasses on, and I knew I had to do a video the next day, and I'm like totally thinking about it the whole day. I'm like going, oh my goodness, I'm going to have raccoon eyes, you know. Yeah, and sure enough, I did. I ended up doing 2 videos that day, and so I had these raccoon eyes on both videos. So we're going to have to redo it. And by the way, Tyler did this video, the gentleman back there. And this is all green screen. You know what green screen shooting is? Yeah, it's real professional. What you do is you stand in front of it's what the weatherman does. You know, you kind of see him looking this way, you know, and he's pointing over here. Well, he's doing the weather forecast on a green screen. And he can't see what's showing. But what you can do is with green screen, you can put anything you want behind you. You just have to know how to do that. And the neat thing about videos is you don't have to get a professional video made. You don't have to do that. A lot of people think you do. And it's overwhelming to them. Well, how do I get started? You know, it's so overwhelming. There's flip cameras out there now that are phenomenal. And they do great jobs. 150 bucks. Go to Best Buy, buy one. And it's neat. You take your little video, your homepage video of yourself. Hi, my name is Amy. This is what I do, blah, 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 blah. And then what you do is a little USB thing pops out. You plug it right into your computer. You download the video right on your computer. And it comes with video editing software. That's really simple. So you can add little banners on the bottom and this and that. It's really easy. What's it called? It's a flip camera. Yeah. And other companies are coming out with them now too. I don't have one, but I think I'm going to get one. And your video doesn't have to be totally professional. Of course, it's going to have to be done well. You know, somewhat okay. But with YouTube and all these video sharing sites that are out there now, people understand now more. And you know what? It really makes you a lot more human than it would if you. But professional is good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's what we do. But if you don't have the money to pay for a professional video, you can do it yourself. Don't let it hold you back.